What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Rain World. Probably only going to do one or two of these. But I figure it's one of those games that I've been waiting for like a really, really long time. And so I'd like to do a couple of episodes on it. So I don't think those things are actually health pips. I don't think they do anything like health at all. Everything I've seen in the game so far one-shots you, a la like Flashback or... That's weirdly, I keep bringing that up, but that's what this game reminds me of. It reminds me of Out of This World, where everything one-shots you. It's actually more of a puzzle game about memorization and adaptation than anything else, although it's less of a puzzle game than Out of This World was. Out of This World was very much a puzzle game represented in kind of action form. I do not know how to beat this part of the level. You better turn around quicker, Cat Snake, or you about to die, Cat Slug, whatever you are. So this part of the level, the problem that I'm running into is that the second pipe from the left is like a weird snake thing, and I don't know how to get around it. So, like, I've been sitting up here, like, watching the critters get trapped down in the pit and not know how to escape. There's no tunnels downwards that get me out of here. You see how it just flexed right there? It's like a snake thing, and I don't know how to get around it. Like, maybe if there's a stone or something that I can throw at it, that might work. That's one of the tactics that I haven't quite yet tried. Oh good, he's gonna climb a wall. But yeah, that's the next thing that I've really sort of leaned towards, is that maybe there's like a rock or something that I can pick up from around here. So I'm gonna go back to the previous room. I'm gonna grab a rock, because I think there's a couple laying on the ground in here. Are there? Oh, I thought there was a rock in here. Shit, if I have to go hella far back to get a rock, that's gonna suck. Alright, so I went back, and indeed it was super far back that I had to go to get my rocks. Ah. So there it is. I finally managed to get through. Now we just gotta hope nothing comes through this pipe right as I go through it. There we go. It looks like you can travel through the pipes at the same time in kind of a weird juxtaposition. You would expect that they would instantly one-shot you if you go inside the same pipe that they're in. But no, it doesn't go down like that. It doesn't go down like that, and now we're in deep, deep shit. The creatures do seem a little wonky. Like, sometimes it seems like they can't decide what they want. Like, they just, like, freak out. That dude just fell off a cliff. He was suicidal. And now I just gotta hope that none of these is one of those weird snaky pipes. It wasn't a snaky pipe. Hooray for us. No snaky pipe. It wasn't a snaky pipe. Glad I didn't get eaten by a pipe. Because the truth of the matter is, snakes are like one of the worst things to get eaten by. It's such a trash tier animal. Like, it really is. It's an animated stick, bro. What the shit is that thing? I don't know what that is, but I'm going to assume that it's unfriendly, like everything else in this game has been. Legitimately, everything in this game has tried to kill me, except for the weird little bat creatures. So you know what? I'm just going to assume that those are bad news. Nope, I don't want to be near you. Go away. What happens if I fall right here? I don't know if I can make that jump. I may have to grab the pipes down here. Luckily, this isn't the kind of game where you fall off of something and you, like, instantaneously die. So that's pretty sweet. I don't see anything on that side except for red plants. And I'm sort of inclined to believe that red plants are probably bad business. Yeah. I don't see any sort of escape here other than going down. And so that's what I'm going to do. Yep. Looks like down is our next location we want to go to. On the right-hand side, we've got a pipe. Maybe that leads somewhere that's a sanctuary. It does not. It jumps us down to here. That's okay. I'm wondering if the 3 pips means that it takes you to the next natural progression of the game. Because every time I go down a pipe that has 3 pips, it seems like that takes me to the next part. So maybe they should make it so the save system saves whenever you use one of the 3 pipes and there's no enemies around. Might also be a cool system. Let me see if I can get a little bit of food here so I can survive and thrive. Oh, I can't throw that one. I wanted to throw it at something and see if it would be like splash. And it would explode like a water balloon. Ah. We have another pipe thing. That's problematic because I don't have anything to smack it with. It is most assuredly in the middle of our exit, though. Which makes me wonder a little bit. So we do have a snaky thing that's in the way. Oh my god, that thing just tried to murder me. Alright, Chief. So we got a green thing on the left-hand side that just tried to, like, take us out. I'm going to do some crazy bujitsu shit. Oh, he's going to fall down anyways, so forget him. He doesn't matter. Let's go back through this way. I got to find something I can throw. So there's a spear right here. And if there's like a secondary object, it took me 2 last time. It took me 2 of them to knock him out. So I'm hoping... It doesn't look like I can go through that hole right there, even though it's doing the little checkered things. I don't see anything I can pick up. I would recommend if you're going to be playing this game that you always travel with 2 hands full, because this is like the second time... Oh, shit. This is the second time I've made it to like a puzzle, basically, and didn't have the stuff in my hands that I needed in order to get past it. So my idea would be to be less of a cat and be more of a rat, a pack rat. We'll jump up in here. I've got full evolution points or whatever the hell those things are that are changing my meter around. So hopefully something good comes of this. You get the hell out of the way. That's right. I threw a spear at you. What you gonna do now, G? What you gonna do now with my crazy ambidextry and my actually really, really good... My character, my cat, whatever he is, he's got really, really fantastic... Oh, good. We made it to the next save point. Awesome. My life is great. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you are a cool cat. Kitty slugs are awesome. Look, he's doing like a little dance. I don't know what just happened. I think I accidentally hit a button. But it looks like we evolved up to whatever the next tier is, so that's good. If you take a look at the symbol at the bottom left-hand corner, it's different. So it looks like we got some invested points right there. Is the world going to be different when I come back out here? Or is there like some new goal? Cycle 2 in the outskirts. Okay. So we know where that thing is. What happens if I go upwards? That takes me back to where I was. Okay. So we need to find some kind of natural transition that takes me to the next part of the game. I think the best way of doing that is just going to go back the way we came. I do like the open world vibe of the game. I know I've had a couple little complaints and I've been vocal about them, but by and large, actually, at this point, I would probably give the game like a 7.5, 8 out of 10, which isn't terrible. It's just there's little things that bother me about it. The little things are what stand out. Can I go up that way? Is that possible? Because it looks like there's pipes up there. I don't think I can get up that way. There's some kind of strange flying nautiloid over there that I don't want to mess with. We've been this way before, so I wouldn't stress too much about it. It looks like we probably need to drop down right here. I'm going to acquire myself a secondary spear. Oh, there's water. I wonder if water is fatal to a slug cat. We're pretty close to the save point, so it wouldn't be a horrible thing to test out. It actually doesn't look entirely fatal. It looks like we might be able to go inside water. Yeah, we can swim. My guess is that there's more than likely something in the water, though, that's unpleasant that we don't want to be faced with. It does look like the controls are nerfed slightly when you're in the water. And my estimation would be that's because that's not your natural habitat, so it's more than likely a place you don't want to spend extended amounts of time. It's kind of like humans swimming in the ocean. Like, yeah, we can do it, but it's probably not a good gamble given all the things that are in there that can potentially kill us. Not really adapted for it. So what is this right here? There's like a pipe right there. Got another... Oh, man, I lost my spear. But I've got a rock, so that's cool. Some kind of graffiti. It looks like we're existing in the remnants of a sentient society. Although I was kind of getting that suspicion before, just from the fact that we're walking through like an industrial zone. But I wonder what happened to them. And why like slug cats are the only thing left. I wonder if we'll start to see that storyline be telegraphed slightly as we go through the game. Looks like we've got nothing right there. Can I walk across this, or is that not a... Okay, so that's a walkable surface. What does the blinking health thing mean down there? Maybe it's bad for our health to be in certain areas? In order to go that way, I think we probably go up, like right here. No, it doesn't look like that works. And while it says there's a pipe right there, it doesn't look like that works either. We need to find some way to get around and over the top. Well, for now, I have no legitimate idea what I'm supposed to be doing in here. I've got this little area right here where it wants something to happen as far as I can tell. Like, it's got a little flashing light down there, but I don't really know. And so I sat down here for like 15 minutes just like looking around at this room and just kind of like staring at stuff and being like, why is nothing happening? But my assumption is maybe that we haven't done a thing yet that makes something happen in this room. There are areas we have not been yet on our map, although some of them are quite far away. Like, some of them are really, really far away. And so I doubt that this right here goes back to anywhere, because I remember that area of the map, and it looked like it was just a loop back. I have no idea. Maybe we have to be at, like, a certain level of our ascension or something. Like, maybe it's because our symbol doesn't match. If you look at both of those, they have different symbols. And so maybe I just can't pass the criteria. Like, maybe I've got to feed and sleep and, like, do better cycles or something. So let's go back. We'll get ourselves some food. And once I've actually advanced my character a little bit, I'll get back with you and let you know exactly what's going on here. Because as far as I know, that's my best guess as to what's going on right there. I don't have the proper, like, evolutionary level or something. It appears as though I was correct. Just to give you a quick heads up on what I'm working on real fast. I'm trying to level up my character. You will note that the second symbol upwards matches the one that we were not able to bypass. And so I've actually been somewhat off about the pacing of this game. It looks like it's actually more of a survival game than anything else, where you've got to go through, you've got to prove that you're good at surviving in order to get through certain gateways in the gameplay. So let me level up for a little bit. I'll be back.
I've almost got us there. So beautiful, so cute, so hungry. Videos.
So there it is. I'm still advancing. I swear to God, we will make it up this mountain, Nerd Castle. Nice. So after a little bit of farming, I finally got enough food to get us up to the level that we need to be at. And I'm going to pick up my spear. And actually, it doesn't look like it wants to let me rest for... There it goes. Now it's resting. It took a minute. Sometimes the little triggers... they don't happen precisely when you want them to. So yeah, I get the feeling that I was a little bit wrong about the progression of this game. I thought that it was like a linear platformer. Instead, what I'm finding is that it's actually more of a sandbox feeding, surviving type game. And so having shifted my focus now, I think I've got a better chance at playing through this. Take all of the things that I said in the previous episode with a grain of salt. That's largely because I had the wrong impression of the game, and so now that I get that I can save whenever I want, and in fact the point is to save yourself manually, like using a ribbon in, like using an ink ribbon in something like Resident Evil, for example, I think we're going to progress a little bit better, because now I'm going to be a tad more careful to make sure I level myself up and do what I'm supposed to do. That's pretty risky. I'm going to go ahead and go on record as saying I don't like that at all. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way forward, and we can go up and around. That's the nice thing about the map, is that it provides you with lots of opportunities to not go in the direction that you don't want to go in if you don't feel the need. Like if an area is blocked off, you could definitely go around a different way, and you'll be all right. Your first time through, you might struggle a little bit simply based on the fact that you don't know the map layout yet, but once you've died a couple times and gotten a couple extinctions under your belt, you'll probably be good. This is, however, the long way around, so just be aware it's going to take me a minute to get over there. I've been farming this area for food for super long. Sometimes it seems like it regrows and it comes back, and then other times it seems like it might not. There's a little bit of food right there, and since I've been having trouble finding food, actually, in this part of the map, I'm going to eat it right now, just in case I need a quick evolution sometime in the future. Or I guess a quick development. Maybe I'm trying to make my way up to my adult cycle. I don't know. This game's like Hyper Light Drifter, in that it can be a little bit confusing at times trying to figure... Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm an ass. Oh, and this is super risky, too, and I don't want to lose my level up. Sorry, controls are being wonky. Give me a... Why is he staying in crawl mode? Get out of crawl mode. Stop that. There we go. Alright, so he's gone back that way. We're going to have to be careful about this one and just outweight him. Does he see me? Sometimes I have trouble tracking whether or not the lizard knows that I'm here. The other option is to presumably wait till he's in the pipe and then try to go through. It looks like he's dicking around in front of it right now, but there's no way to tell without going through. Shit. Holy shit, dude. He launched me into the ceiling. I'm holding upwards right now, desperately gripping onto the ceiling, just hoping that I don't get caught. He's definitely going to follow us through this pipe, so we need to find our way quickly. Shit. All right, into the water. From what I know about crocodiles, they're pretty good with water, though. Like, they don't tend to worry about it. Yeah, he's probing around trying to figure out where we're at, but we'll be good as long as we can stay moving. Keep hurrying, Cat Slug. Adorable, beautiful, so well-fed Cat Slug. We're fruit-fed now. That means our meat is nice and juicy and tender, and that means everything wants to eat us. Alright, so having run through here, now can we bypass? Yes? No? Ooh! It took longer than I expected for that to... There's a coil heating up beneath me. I don't like this. What's gonna happen? I don't like this. Okay. Some kind of like thermo lock or something? I have no idea what just happened. This is weird. But either way, we're out of time for Rain World today. I hope you guys have enjoyed my little short expose on the game. If you want to see more episodes, be very, very vocal about it, and I will consider cutting a few more. Aside from that, I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody. This is Rain World. Support the developers down below.